Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl Miss Chris, and today I'm doing a updated foundation tutorial. Now this foundation tutorial is also going to cover my contouring and highlighting techniques that I am doing right now at this point. It's not the end all be all of all techniques. This is just how I've been doing it lately, especially with a lot of my clients. I always think of better ways to do certain things, either with different products or just different tools or whatever. So you guys, I'm learning just like you guys are learning. So I hope that you definitely learned something from this video. And as far as my foundation, I am using two foundations today. One is by Smashbox, and this is the High Definition Healthy FX Foundation, and it's in the dark or the D1. I'm almost out of this stuff, so I need to re-up. I actually picked up a sample of Matchmaster foundation, so I'm going to definitely do a review on this foundation once I purchase the full size. It's always good for you divas to pick up samples if at all possible of different things that you're not too sure of. Don't go out and make big purchases of all these things because you see reviews on it and you think it's going to be wonderful for your skin. Always test and try out things and take samples if at all possible. I've always been curious about the Matchmaster. I was going to just do what exactly I told you guys not to do and just purchase it blindly, but they were, fortunately I guess, or unfortunately for me at the time, out of my shade, which was the number 7.5 I believe, and so they had available samples of the 7.5. So I got that, and it is a very rich color. It's really beautiful, and it's the perfect kind of in-between color when I match these two together. Now the concealer that I use is actually just the regular, Select moisture cover. And the moisture cover is a very thin consistency that I think is great for my skin personally. It's the one that works the best for my clients too, so I have a couple of these bad boys in different shades. Like I said, the consistency is very thin, but the coverage is it's a really good coverage, and it's definitely blendable, so it's really easy to work with. The next thing that I used was it is a mineral foundation from e.l.f. and it's a really light foundation. It's in the warm. It's not warm for like Bare Minerals or anything like that. It's simply just not that color. It's a really light kind of pearlescent color that I use sometimes as a translucent powder. Between this and then the Black Opal translucent powder, I really like them both, and it does well and it photographs well, and it does well for setting my concealer. So that's exactly what I used. The next thing that I use, which is a recent pickup, and I will be doing a separate review on it, is the Sleek Face Contour, and this is in the dark, and it comes with a dark contour color as well as a shimmery highlighting color. I use both of those, and to kind of blend out, merge the two colors between the light color of the warm from e.l.f. and the really dark color of the dark from the Sleek Face Contour palette, I use this foundation from Iman, and this is in the Earth 6. And the reason why I use that is because it has like a really shimmery tone to it too, and I wanted my skin to have kind of a dewy finish. That's what I'm using in this tutorial. And I'm going to tell you about a new foundation that I picked up, and that I think that it's probably the best just all over when I'm not doing all this highlight, contour, and all this other stuff to my skin. It's just the best all over setting powder for me is the 110 matte foundation from Pink Stiletto Cosmetics. Like seriously, this is really like a standalone foundation. It covers just as well as a liquid or a cream would if you simply just moisturize your face and put whatever primers you have on it. Get you a buffing brush. It could be a kabuki brush, but honestly just get you a powder brush and buff that stuff in there. It's going to cover all of your problem areas with no problem. I literally use this all the time, especially for a matte finish, and like I said, just for like a universal all over foundation color. That's like an exact match for me, whatever. The last thing that I use though is this Prima Donna blush from Pink Stiletto Cosmetics. Let me tell you guys about this blush. You can't even tell how fantastic this blush is. The only reference I can say, it's kind of like Joyous. It's kind of like Joyous Jennifer from Bare Minerals, but not. I mean, it's so much better, I think. It has all these beautiful peaches and gold reflexes in it with, you know, with a hint of pink, I guess. It's not really a baby doll pink. It's such a beautiful blush by itself. And it really works as a great, you know, marriage between the highlighter and your actual cheek color. Just depending on how much pressure you guys add to it when you apply it, it brings on a more rosy effect. If you sheer it on, it brings more of a highlighting effect, and I absolutely love it. So I definitely did sheer some on to my cheeks. You guys can kind of see the color right there. The amount of glowiness to my cheeks is all because of this freaking blush, and it's Prima Donna. Okay. So you guys, I talked enough. This tutorial is going to go pretty fast, you know what I'm saying? I told you guys what I use. Now on to the technique. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, rate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I will talk to you later. All right?